Hey, what's up? Crypto bros and crypto gals. People keep asking me what I think about technical analysis. All that so called science, all those waves, a wave inside a wave under a wave. All those Fibonacci's I mentioned, resistances, all those zones, 27th, 18th, 16th, and the 384th parallels. I've been watching all this for a really long time, and I get the feeling that they came up with all these terms on purpose, and technical analysis itself, with all those little triangles, breaking down waves, drawing arrows, bounces, back and forth. And as usual, it's either up, down, or sideways for them. So, I get the feeling that these guys, the money masters and the crypto bosses, came up with technical analysis together just to tell everyone on the stock market how it supposedly works. And supposedly it all works. Supposedly that's how it is, bounces, drops. Then there are all these patterns, interesting and curious ones. But at some point, everything goes against the market, everything goes against these rules. Nothing follows technical analysis at all. There should be a downward wave, but it doesn't happen. It goes up instead. Oh no! What on earth happened? Everyone thinks the price of Bitcoin depends on supply and demand. But it moves like it's following orders. I call it the switch. They flip the switch, and the price shoots up. They flip the switch down, and Bitcoin crashes. No rules apply there at all. No supply and demand, nothing like that. Sometimes you look at all those bets, little wagers, buys, and orders on the exchange. You see so many people wanting to buy Bitcoin, but for some reason, it keeps dropping. Or, on the flip side, you see everyone selling and selling, but someone keeps buying it all up, and the price just keeps going up. None of it follows technical analysis. Nothing seems to work as it should. And at the most crucial moment, as always, when it's time to shake out all the newbies, when they bet on a drop or, on the contrary, on a rise, everything goes against the market, and technical analysis just doesn't work. Oh no. What's going on? Like with altcoins right now, for example, there's no bounce at all, they're just lying at rock bottom like dead fish. And there aren't even any frantic spikes. And just look at the news, all these headlines coming out. Oh, money's being poured in here, something's been bought there, investments are going in, things are developing, everything should be taking off, but nothing is. So, technical analysis experts, what kind of triangle have you drawn for yourselves this time, huh? A triangle that's just lying at the bottom, right? Sometimes there just aren't any reasons or analyses at all. Sometimes, of course, it works. Sometimes you look and see everything's soaring, everything's going up, of course, and you realize that in about 6 months, they're going to bring it all back down. You look at it, break it all down into intervals, and think, what are they going to come up with in the fall, in 6 months, that will make the whole market crash? And then, bam, you see that something really does happen, and it feels like they're doing it on purpose. It's not the news that drives the stock market, it's the stock market that drives the news. And now the crypto market has joined in as well. Because the stock market runs everything. And it's so interesting, you watch these crashes, all these reasons they come up with to make the market drop. If they need to, they invent COVID and crash the whole stock market. If they need to, they create the threat of a nuclear explosion, and everything goes down. If they need to, they set everything up for the elections and Trump's victory, and everything shot up. And you look at it, and these so-called coincidences really aren't coincidences at all. Don't you notice things like that? I notice it a lot, and pretty often too. And everyone starts thinking, well, I'm following the science, so it should go like this now. Here you have these smart guys drawing charts and triangles, saying everything will be fine. But nothing good actually happens. Where are those charts? Where are those triangles? Like I always say, go ahead and draw those triangles on your face, and no one will ever tell you the truth, that they're just herding the whole crowd to the slaughter, and they'll keep stringing everyone along really harshly until everyone gives up, until people start crying, until out of desperation they sell off all their altcoins, right? Guys, who already sold during the drop, and who's still holding at the bottom, huh? They've been starving us out, keeping us at the bottom for a year already. Everyone just sits and waits, like, when are you all finally going to sell? When are you? Here's a little tip. This is one of the metrics. When you finally give up and say, to hell with it all, I don't need any of this, let it all burn, I won't even sell my crashed alts for pennies. That's when it means they've almost squeezed you out. That's pretty much the end. That's it. We've arrived. That's how they psychologically crush everyone. And when everyone finally gives up, forgets about everything, buries it all, so to speak, that's when everything will shoot up. That's when everything will skyrocket quickly and sharply, my crypto folks. So if any of you are feeling hopeless, all those bad vibes, don't worry, that's actually a good metric. That means the end, the bottom, is almost here. Well, maybe they'll mess with us a bit more, trick us one more time, but I think that's it. The turning point is coming very soon. And who, if not me, will fill you with optimism and tell you how everything's going to be great, how your excess and little excess will take off. I know what you wanted. You wanted to make a lot of money on risky coins. You wanted to catch up on those excess you missed out on with Bitcoin. I know everything about how things are with you. I know exactly what you feel when something drops 5 or 10 times, especially for those who bought at the highs in 2021, right guys? Hang in there, I'm with you. I know how much it hurts. I know how sad it all is, how tough and depressing it can be. Stay strong, my crypto bros. The main thing is, don't sell. Well, if some of you got scammed, it's okay, it happens. Take this as a learning experience for the future. I think all of you who are in this game already know just how manipulated everything is, and how ruthlessly it's all set up to take everything from you without mercy. No one is going to care about your tears, your borrowed money, your credit, or the last things you had to sell or pawn. No one will feel sorry for you or give you a pat on the head. But I know everything you're feeling, my dear ones. I've been through it all. I know exactly how it is. Hang in there, grab a cloth, and polish up your gear real good. And only the guys with steel and flashy gear, and the girls too, they're polishing their gear right alongside. That's right, so we'll get through all of this, we'll survive it, and everything will take off. Everything is going to be just wonderful. You'll see, it'll happen right at the moment when you're completely disappointed with everything. Remember, this is another one of my metrics, the rock bottom metric. I'll be telling you a lot about this, calming you down, supporting you, and saying that everything will be wonderful, because I'm sure of it, I've been through all of this, more than once. So everything will be great, everything will be awesome. I promise you, I'm Masha.